Hey everybody, so today what we're going to talk about is, should you buy a brand new house and somebody never lived in, like in a subdivision, or should you buy an existing house? The pros and cons between a new house and an existing house. So one of them, I get right into this because I've been doing a lot of new construction and the subdivisions. They're more expensive than existing houses.
At times, yeah, they can absolutely be.
So, you know, I think, you know, if money is a problem and you're trying to get the biggest bang for your buck, I think buying an existing house is a smart move. That's my opinion.
Yep. Well, I think there's two sides to that, really.
All right.
You know, in some cases, yes, they can be. You can get a better deal, but take into consideration the way the roof is, the age of the air conditioner, water heater, things of that nature. Because while maybe that new construction property is a little more expensive, if 2 years down the road you got to put a new roof on, there's you know, maybe upwards of $15,000 potentially for a roof.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, maybe that new construction was 20 or 30,000 more. How much did you really save? Plus your air conditioning and a whole list of other things.
But I agree with you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you might find an existing house that a lot of that stuff has been done already.
Yep, absolutely.
So you never know.
You never know. So you just have to weigh all your options.
Okay. Now, I'm a pro about buying existing houses, and I'll explain my reasoning. And you're a realtor, so I know you have your opinions on it. So one of the things I like about buying an existing house is the neighborhood is already matured, the trees are already grown, the neighborhood is established, so there's no unknowns of the future. To me, that's a pro. What do you think?
That's definitely a pro.
Yeah, so
you can't really argue that one.
Yeah.
You know, when builders come in and they put in a tract, you may have some mature trees here and there, but generally in the neighborhood common area, you know, they're going to plant the trees, and they're not going to spend a ton of money on a 20-foot palm tree, you know, or a mature oak. They're going to buy smaller plants and let them grow, and it's going to take you a good 10 years or so.
Yeah, I agree. All right, here's another reason why I like existing homes better than brand new subdivision homes. And don't tell any of my builders I'm saying this, because they give me a lot of work. But existing homes, especially that were built 10, 15, 20 years ago, there's more space between the houses. I feel like new construction, they're giving you like 15 feet between houses. Like literally you could hand out a salt and pepper shaker to your next door neighbor.
Yeah.
I just don't feel the privacy is there. What do you think of that one?
So what the builders have done more recently, most of the builders anyway, when they are close like that, they'll do what's called a use and a non-use side. So meaning they may not have windows at eye level. They'll do, you know, the 2-foot by 2-foot windows up high, and then there'll be no windows on the other wall that's opposing you at the other property, so that you're not staring into your neighbors. And then the use side of your house is the opposite, so you're not really
so you're
getting
basically
that privacy.
you're pretty much staring at a wall.
Well, your backyard doesn't necessarily stare at a wall, but your window, you don't have windows on the non-use side. You have light coming in, so it feels more open in the house, but you're not necessarily going to have that open feel like the house is out here with windows, you know, all the way around everything.
But literally, I was inspecting a house, and I could touch both houses.
Yeah, it's like 12 feet. It's ridiculous.
I could touch both houses at the same time.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So, to me, that's a big con for buying a new house.
Yeah, for sure. It's one of those that they're just trying to maximize everything they can to get one more house on the property.
For profitability.
Yeah, of course.
So, but, you know, one good thing about new houses that I think is a pro is they're much more energy efficient.
Absolutely. Even a house that's 5 years old is less energy efficient than a property that is built today.
Yeah, I mean the windows, the insulation, like you'll see houses that are 2,500 square feet with a 2-ton HVAC air conditioner because it's so efficient that they don't need anything more.
Exactly. Yep.
You know, so like my house, I need a 4-ton and a 2.5-ton to cool it.
Right.
And it was built in 2004. So yeah, the pro is they're much more efficient.
Absolutely. I was just thinking. Something else is outdated features of the home. Whether it be ceilings or fixtures, kitchens, those kind of things.
So that's a con for an existing house, because some of the older houses have very low ceilings compared to the new houses that have very tall ceilings.
Right.
So yeah, I mean that's definitely
Right. Those are functions that you can't really fix, you know, economically. You know, skinnier hallways, you know, but on the other side, some of the older properties had bigger bedrooms. So,
yeah,
you know, you kind of have to weigh out your use.
yeah. To me, here's one for existing houses. I just think, and this is my opinion from inspecting houses, I just think that some of the older houses are built better than the newer houses. Maybe they're not as insulated or have the better windows and the energy efficiency, but the quality of the actual build, the structure, the bones of the house seem pretty good on some of the old houses.
Yeah, they have been around for a while.
And I just feel like some of the older houses have some character to them, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these new houses are so generic. It's like you go into one neighborhood, you have this house, and then you go to another neighborhood and it's the same exact house.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not dissing on new construction houses that have been constructed. And we're talking about houses that are already being built,
Mm-hmm.
and it's not a custom built home. These are houses just nobody ever lived in. So you really had no say in the look of it. You just saying, okay, would this work for you?
Right. Like, so you're talking like a new build. Somebody built a house in a neighborhood that's in the middle of an established neighborhood. Basically.
Right, like a builder built it and
Yeah.
now he's selling it.
Right.
So I mean,
Inventory house.
yeah, inventory house. And another pro for me is I am more willing to demolish and change a kitchen in an older house that's been around for a while, and then go in and remodel a house that's brand new that nobody's ever lived in.
Right. Yeah, that'd be kind of tough. That'd be
That would be something hard to.
That's a hard hammer throw.
Yeah, so like, all right, I hate the cabinets, I hate the granite, or I hate the countertops,
Well,
or I hate this, but it's brand new. Are you really willing to rip it apart and
that
put
would
what
be
you like?
That would be a tough one for sure. Oh man, I don't know if I could do that.
I don't know if I could do that too, even if I don't like it. But at the same time, if it's an older house and it's been around, I'll do it.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, I'm buying a house that's been lived in. It's a few years old, 10, 15, 20, whatever. All right, I'll take out the kitchen, take out the bathrooms,
Yeah.
and redo it.
It's probably time anyway.
Yeah.
Update it, some more modern looks. What's on trend for, you know, this era, generation, whatever.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, changing the flooring, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But even the flooring, if I don't like the flooring that the builder picked when he built it, because that was what he felt that is best, but I don't like it, I'm gonna have to live with it, because I can't see myself ripping it up.
Because you're paying for it.
Because I'm paying for it.
Yep, you're gonna pay for it. So.
Yep.
So one of the other things that you get with a new construction property is a warranty, typically.
Yeah.
For at least some length of time.
So the builder built it, and you know, we call them what, spec homes?
Spec homes.
Yeah. So they built a spec home, and now they're selling it, but they're going to guarantee their work. Some of them are 5 years, some of them are 10 years. So you have that. On an existing home, if you're buying an existing home, you get a home inspection, and then you better hope the home inspector didn't miss anything. And remember, home inspections are like a visual inspection, so they're not ripping out cabinets, they're not, you know, looking behind the walls and stuff like that.
Right.
So when you move in, you'll always find problems that the inspector missed because you're living there. You might be turning a door handle and it might come off in your hand. Who knows?
Right.
So warranty is a big thing.
Yeah, warranty is important.
So in closing, my opinion, I would buy an existing house. I like that it has a little bit of character. I like that if I don't like the kitchen or the bathroom, I can just rip it out and put something in and not feel guilty of doing it to a brand new kitchen. I like the fact that it's just, I could customize it, everything, not just the kitchen and the bathroom, but everything, you know. In the backyard, I have more space. I could get the home for a better price. So to me, even buying a little bit of a handyman is a kind of a good thing, because then at the end of the day, it's what I want.
Right, and you can save a lot of money, sweat equity into it, save some money.
Right, I mean, I know like a lot of people like, and I don't blame them, cookie cutter, just move in, everything's brand new, warranty, like a brand new car, you know.
New house smell.
New house smell and everything. And if you're willing to live with everything, I just like to make it my own.
Right.
And I feel like if I moved into a house that was just built and the builder picked everything out, it may not feel like mine, even if I decorate it. At the end of the day, they picked out the cabinets, they picked out, you know, the bathrooms, they picked out the appliances, they picked out everything.
Right.
But anyways, that's today's video, and greatly appreciate it as always. Remember, hit the bell notification to get notified of the next video, and subscribe if you're not a subscriber already. Thank you and appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys soon.